Do you want to end up like Alex? I don't think so. Every day, chemicals that we put into our drains end up in oceans, unprocessed. This is what our fish have to go through when we put chemicals down our drains and it ends up in our streams and rivers. But Alex here is bigger than a fish, so those fish will die shortly from poisoning.
Yeah, hey, fun kids, don't do this. Yeah, don't do this at home, kids. Yeah.
So what causes all this suffering? And how do these chemicals end up there?
It all begins with humans carelessly dumping chemicals into our waters. Parts of it goes through our treatment plants, but most, and the most deadliest of them, ends up in our oceans.
So you may be wondering, what does this have to do with me? You're probably thinking that it's usually all those big manufacturing companies, but it's not.
Well, actually, a lot of these chemicals come from our everyday use, such as the toothpaste you use to brush your teeth, the detergent you use to wash your clothes, and the insecticides and pesticides you use to spray on your lawn.
The portion that enters our drains, such as toothpaste, gets treated, but most of its chemical content bypasses and enters nature. This is Coquitlam Creek.
Just recently, content dumped from a neighbor's pool ended up in these streams, resulting in mass die-off of these salmon fishes.
Oh my god, it smells like dead bodies!
The smell of rotting fish here might be very unpleasant to us humans, but for bears, it's a full-on buffet.
The attraction of bears is a threat to local schools and residents, and after those bears have consumed those chemically infected fish, they become sick.
What happened here is only a small window letting us see into the entire global problem of this water pollution. All over the world, aquatic life is harmed by our constant and careless use of cleaning products we so blindly trust. Living in Greater Vancouver, a city of 3 million inhabitants, we're very lucky to enjoy our abundance of fresh water.
But others are not as fortunate as us. For example, in China and India, tap water is not readily available. It may be dangerous to drink the waters. Imagine having dirty water running out of your tap.
Chemicals we output ends up in the rivers. Our part of the hydrosphere becomes polluted. The contaminated waterways affect the soil around it, influencing the geosphere. The plants around here will wither away as the soil they consume is no longer healthy. The animals that eat these plants and the predators that feed off the fishes will all have the chemicals inside their bodies. A little disturbance in the food web messes with everything in nature because everything in nature is deeply intertwined.
After entering the ocean, the toxic builds up from the leftover on our daily waste can damage our entire ecosystem, making us all very sick.
We're in a slow march towards our demise. If the current rate of pollution keeps up, in 2050, 1 in 3 people on Earth will be exposed to high levels of water pollution. 2050, we'll be hella old. And by then, our immune system will be so weak, we're gonna die.
Toothpaste you use every day contains a lot of fluoride. When exposed to the environment, animals can get very sick and plants can die once it gathers up the chemical. But when humans are exposed to this element, their bones are weakened.
You ever heard of what drinking bleach does to you? Well, imagine doing that in real life. The unfiltered laundry waste literally attacks our marine life, making them die. By now, y'all probably heard of how much plastic is in our ocean. Those chunks alone do a lot of harm to our waters. But combined with the chemicals introduced by them, everything's gonna be a big mess. Don't cry. We still got a shot of turning all of this around.
Hell yeah!
By cleaning products, aim for those that are made from organic compounds.
Hey yo, hit that beat!
Alex on that beat.
Yeah, if you ever wanna start cleaning up our world, we can start by treating it like it's a shining pearl. Going through pain and suffer, putting animals through sorrow, and we don't even realize that our state's in a turmoil.
All these dashes and change. Our pollution we carelessly put down the drain, and decisions find a wreck our brains. Ocean, river, tender waves, the fish we eating get a chemical taste. The waters become laced. This is a race, but time is ticking behind the pace.
If you ever want to start cleaning up the world, we can start by treating it like it's a shining pearl. Let's hope our future is better than our ocean waters. Hey, we finna get out of this awful underworld.
Shout out to my homie Jesse. He's a real G. Yeah.
Hey kids, always remember to buy organic toothpaste.